So I read a story. We're going to get into my message now because I think you're ready now. I read a story the other day. Young lady sent me, you know how people send stuff on the email, you ain't really, just that forward stuff. Like you be like, here go another kitty cat boy. You know, you see the cat, it's like, here go another one of them kitty cat forwards. You know what I'm saying? Like 1,000 of them come a day. All right? But I know this person. So I was like, and they know me. They know I'm busy. So they know I ain't got time for forwards. So I'm like, it must be sweet. So let me look at it. Then I will be honest. Even though the person has credibility with me, I'm going to tell y'all what really hit me. When I looked at it, it was only 2 paragraphs. I was like, I can do that. I can do that. Right? Because it was about 4 or 5. I wouldn't even read it. But I was like, I can read 2 paragraphs. I can do that. Right? So I start reading it. I want you to catch this. I start reading it. And so it was a story. And I don't know where the story was, but they was on a mountain somewhere with a nice little river water or whatever. And there was a lady who they said she was out there and some kind of way she found this jewel. And she had a little small lunch left, but when she found this jewel, she was pumped up. You know, it was like gold almost. It was a precious stone. And she was thinking in her mind like, ooh, when I get back, I can make millions off of this. Like she just kind of knew that this stone was precious. So out of nowhere, the story says it's like this beggar, this guy came and asked her, you know, could he have lunch or whatever. And so she was like, look, I ain't got a lot, but I got this sandwich, you can have it, right? So she gave my man the sandwich or whatever. And then he looked at her and saw the jewel and was like, yo, you know, I ain't got nothing to lose. So he asked her, can I get the little jewel boy? She was like, yeah, you can have it. This thing was precious. Like you could tell just by looking at it, like it was worth a whole lot. So she just gave it to my man. My man took it, he pumped up. He like, I'm broke. And the story said, you know how they paint the picture. I wasn't there, but the story said my man kind of sat down with the little jewel in his hand, and he was just thinking like, wow, I could buy a house, I could do this, I won't have to be homeless, I can get food. Like he was just going down the line of all the things he could do with this particular jewel. And he was like, as soon as I get back, I'm cashing it in. He didn't think about the lady. He's like, I'm gonna cash this thing in, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be set for the rest of my life. Woo, he pumped. But the story says some kind of way, my man stopped and he started traveling back to the lady. And when he got back to the lady, he was like, you know what, ma'am, I've been really thinking and this jewel is like phenomenal, but I want to give it back to you. And she tripping like, what? You want to give it back?